You ever walked into a woman's place and just felt something was different? Like the air's a little fresher, the vibe's a little warmer, and suddenly you're wondering, was she expecting me? Because whether we admit it or not, most of who'd notice these subtle, quiet things that say way more than words ever could. And when a woman thinks you're coming over, especially when she's looking forward to it, she doesn't usually announce it with a big sign on the door. No, what she does is way more subtle, but also way more powerful. She starts preparing, and not just in a general sense. I'm talking about little changes, little hints she leaves, often right there in her bedroom, that say, yeah, I thought about you, I planned for this. Now I know some guys think, well, if she wants to see me, she'll just tell me. Sure, but for a lot of women it's not about telling, it's about creating a feeling, an environment, a kind of unspoken energy that draws you in and makes you feel welcome, even wanted. It's those little details that hit you on a gut level. So, tonight, we're diving deep into that. We're talking about what those clues are, what she's really saying when she adjusts the lighting, or when there's a certain scent in the air, or when the bed's made just a little too perfectly. But we're not doing this with some kind of checklist. This ain't about ticking off boxes or playing detective. This is about understanding the rhythm between two people, the anticipation, the way she sets the stage when she's feeling that spark and she knows you might walk through that door. And let me be real, this isn't just about her making herself look good. It's not about vanity. It's about intention. It's her way of saying, this matters to me. And if you're paying attention, if you really tune in to that space she's curated, you'll see it clear as day. Let's set the scene. You've been texting back and forth for a few days. Things are getting warm. She suggests you stop by after work. You say, cool. It's not anything overly romantic, but there's a vibe. You pull into her driveway or her apartment complex, heart beating just a little faster, wondering what tonight might bring. You step inside and immediately there's a softness in the air. The lights aren't harsh. Maybe there's a soft lamp glowing from the corner, or those little string lights draped over the headboard. Subtle, not too much, but just enough to shift the mood. It's a quiet invitation, nothing flashy, but it's saying something. The air smells good too. Not like she just sprayed a whole bottle of something in a panic, but like the room's been airing out. Maybe a candle's been burning for a while. And not just any scent, it's her scent. A warm vanilla or something fresh and clean. You might not even notice it right away, but trust me, your brain does. Because scent is powerful. It's memory. It's intimacy. And if she knows you're coming, she's going to want the space to feel a certain way. Now you walk into the bedroom. Maybe you weren't sure if you'd end up in there tonight, but she knew. She at least hoped. And that's where the real clues start showing up. The bed is made, but not just made. It's smooth, tucked. Maybe there's a blanket folded at the end that wasn't there before. The pillows are arranged in a way that says, this isn't just for sleeping. This is for being here, together. Maybe she's got music playing in the background. Not loud, not blasting, but just a little vibe. R&B, smooth pop, maybe something soulful and slow. Something that eases you in without being obvious. That's not by accident. That's a whole mood she's curating. She's creating a bubble where everything outside the door doesn't matter for a while. And let me say this, none of this means she's automatically thinking tonight has to go somewhere physical. That's not the point. The point is that when she's into you, when she's been thinking about your visit, she prepares in a way that's both practical and emotional. She's not just making things look nice. She's making space for you. She's thought about where you'll sit. Maybe she's got a little candle lit on the nightstand. Maybe she tucked away the laundry that usually lives on the corner of the bed. These are things you might miss if you're not paying attention, but they're absolutely deliberate. And sometimes it's even subtler than that. Sometimes she leaves out a book she knows you'd like. Or there's an extra charger near the bed. Something that says, I was thinking about you, not just tonight, but maybe a little beyond tonight. Let's pause right there because that's big. When a woman starts making her space reflect your presence, even just in small ways, that's not casual. That's her inviting you into her world, even just a little bit.